Good afternoon, good day. Welcome to my Words of Wisdom channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Absolutely wonderful. You know, I feel like I get called to come and do these beautiful readings. Move my table and my phone falls down. And I feel so blessed to be able to do this. The sun was shining, but now it's gone in. There's a bit of a wind, but I'm leaving this window open a little bit for the fresh air because it's lovely at the minute. But I wanted to share with you, there we go. I wanted to share with you this wonderful situation that I found myself in. Last night I went out. I did an evening with my parents. I came across a bit of a situation that I wasn't proud of the way I acted. And I came home and I sort of thought, I'm not happy with how I feel about what I did. You know, it was ridiculous, really. What sort of made me feel like that? And I was really sort of trying to come to terms with it. Anyway, I spoke to my sister as I normally do when I've got a situation. And anyway, I then went and I asked Spirit, please give me guidance. Please give me guidance on why I'm feeling like this anyway. I was then getting ready to go to a meeting and I looked on the floor and one of the Akashic Records cards was literally sitting on the floor. And it was the Akashic Library card. And I was like, wow, okay. So I picked up the Akashic Library card, the Akashic Records. Was it the Akashic Records or Akashic Library? Anyway, it was one of the Akashic Library it was. So I thought, yeah, there is knowledge, there's information I'm learning. I've got to learn from it. There we are, the Akashic Library, number 2. So I thought, that's interesting. It's on the floor. It's on the floor for a reason. I mean, these cards sit over the back here end of my thing. So, but it was over in the front there. So I knew Spirit had helped me. But I'd also, as I said to you before, I got this Untethered book and I haven't really started reading it. But yesterday, remember, I mentioned this to you guys. So I thought, you know what, something told me just open up a page and read. So I'm going to share this with you because I think it's very important that, as I said to you yesterday, I'm here really just to offer words of wisdom and share what I am experiencing, because in the hope that it helps somebody out here who might be watching this. And I get this information myself through my connection to Source, and I feel like it's important to be able to offer words of wisdom. That's what I do. I'm a teacher. Right, so this is what I'm going to read to you. I'm not going to read you a prayer today or ritual or a spell or anything like that, but I'm going to read from this book. And it was quite important that it came at the right moment after I'd read the Akashic Library card number 2, and how important it was as the record for that for me. So it says here, suppose you're sitting at home watching TV. You're enjoying the program until 2 main characters fall in love. Suddenly you feel loneliness, but there's no one around to give you attention. Interestingly, you were fine just a few minutes ago. This example shows that the thorn is always in your heart. It's just not activated until something touches it. You feel the reaction as a hollowness or a dropping sensation in your heart. It feels very uncomfortable. A sense of weakness comes over you and you feel uncomfortable, and you begin thinking about other things when you were left alone and of people who have hurt you. Stored energy from the past releases from the heart and generates thoughts. Now, instead of enjoying the TV, you're sitting alone, caught in a wave of thoughts and emotions. And I'm going to say, I've been there, done this, worn this t-shirt, and actually this is what I was feeling when I got home last night after the situation I found myself in and how I reacted to something. And I don't know why I did it. Now I do, because I've had the guidance from Spirit, but it took me a moment to realize this. What can you do to solve this besides eating something, calling somebody, or doing something else that might quiet it down? What you can do is notice that you've noticed. You can notice that your consciousness was watching TV and now it is watching your inner melodrama. The one who sees this is you, the subject. What you are looking at is an object, A feeling of emptiness is an object. It is something you feel. But who feels it? Your way out is just to notice who's noticing. It's really that simple. It is much less complex than the protective apparatus with all its balls and bearings, wheels and hydraulics. All you have to do is notice who it is that feels the loneliness. The one who notices is already free. If you want to be free of these energies, you must allow them to pass through you instead of hiding them inside of you. Ever since you were a child, you've had energies going on inside. Wake up and realize that you are in there and you have a sensitive person in there with you. Simply watch that sensitive part of you feel disturbance. See it feel jealousy, need, and fear. These feelings are just part of the nature of a human being. If you pay attention, you will see that they are not you. They are just something you're feeling and experiencing. This incense going crazy. You are the indwelling being that is aware of all of this. If you maintain your center, you can learn to appreciate and respect even the difficult experiences. For example, some of the most beautiful poetry and music have come from people who were in a turmoil. Great art comes from the depth of one's being. You can experience these very human states without getting lost in them or resisting them. You can notice that you notice and just watch how experiencing loneliness affects you. Does that your posture change? Do you breathe slower or faster? What goes on when loneliness is given the space it needs to pass through you? Be an explorer, witness it, and then it will go. If you don't get absorbed in it, the experience will soon pass and something else will come up. Just enjoy all of it, and if you can do this, you will be free and the world of pure energy will open up within you. The more you sit in the self, the more you will begin to feel an energy that you have never experienced before. It comes up from behind rather than in front where you experience your mind and emotions. When you are no longer absorbed in your melodrama, but instead sit comfortably deep inside the seat of awareness, you will start to feel this flow of energy coming up from deep within. This flow has been called Shakti. This flow has been called Spirit. This is what you begin to experience if you hang out with the self instead of hanging out with inner disturbances. You don't have to get rid of loneliness. You just cease to be involved with it. It's just another thing in the universe, like cars and grass and the stars. It's none of your business. Just let things go. That's what the self does. Awareness does not fight. Awareness releases. Awareness is simply aware while everything in the universe parades before it. If you sit within the self, you will experience the strength of your inner being even when your heart feels weak. This is the essence of the path. This is the essence of a spiritual life. Once you learn that it's okay to feel inner disturbances and that you can no longer disturb your seat of consciousness, you will be free. You will begin to be sustained by the inner energy flow that comes from behind you. When you have tasted the ecstasy of the inner flow, you can walk in this world and the world will never touch you. That's how you become a free being. You transcend. So I just thought that was so beautiful. I wanted to share that with you because we've been talking about exactly that. Our transformation, our change, transcending in some way, going forward, inner work, our inner being, and really with this new moon, the way we want to set our new intentions, start a new goal, whatever it might be. Yeah. Also, we have our little book today, our little calendar today, and this is it. The message: since you're dreaming, dream big. A straight body is not afraid of a crooked shadow. So I think that's quite a lovely one. We'll see how that resonates with our beautiful cards, because I've got some beautiful cards today. I've got on our deck are my new Sacred Traveler cards, my beautiful purple cards, and I've also got our lovely Soul Helper Oracle, and we have got our Akashic Record cards, because they called to me this morning, so they are on the magic table. So let's have a little look and see. What have we got here today in terms of our guidance? Well, we have got our magical unicorn that have come out in our runes, our beautiful magical unicorn, unicorn, who is a rune. We have Bacana, and we know Bacana is all about joy and happiness and contentment, so that's beautiful. We've got Kenaz and Lugas. I think that's their names, but we'll have a little look. Our Tick and our Kenaz, and we've got our magic Othala. We've got Othala. She keeps coming out. She's not going to leave us alone at the minute, Othala. And finally, we've got Gibo. Yes, Gibo. So that's beautiful as well. So we've got quite a few. We've got Gibo and what have you. But let's have a little look at what we are going to be guided with this afternoon. So Bakana, I don't know why I can't talk. It seems a bit strange. I'm going in different. Kenaz, yes. Gibo, yes. I've got them. Bakana, new beginnings, growth, family, regeneration. So it's a very positive rune symbolizing new beginnings. So we have our beautiful new beginnings. We've also got Laguz, which is on our table. In a reverse again. I'm going to keep it as the reverse because in the reverse, it's a bit of a lack of flow. So we have new beginnings and we're feeling a bit stuck. This is how I was feeling yesterday or last night. Why? Am I doing that? What is this, But it just means that there's still some little bits deep down that need to be, you need to change. You need to have an awareness of them. And when we have this awareness, just like I've read, it really just means that you are already healing it when you've got your awareness. It's something you may be blocking, an unpleasant emotion, so before you can move forward. So make sure you do that and move forward. Kenaz, of course, has also come out, and Kenaz is all about illumination and breakthrough and creative fire and light. So it will allow the power and energy of this illuminating experience to open the way for you and propel you along your path. So once you've got this little, like I had this illumination this morning, I followed my guidance. I followed the signs. I followed the message from source, and it helped me tremendously. I was like, whoa, can't wait to share it with you guys, It was just so important. Othala, of course, comes out quite often for us, and Othala is all about inheritance, heritage, family ties, ancestral. And yes, last night I was with my family when this situation occurred, so it is very important to consider that. Now I have put it in a reverse situation, so there could be some sort of aggravating situation or discord still, which is what happened with me last night. So but be very mindful and aware of it. But then Gibo is our final rune that is on the table with us today, and Gibo is where are you, Gibo? I just had it. Sorry, we're going to have a bit of noise outside because the children are coming home from school. Generosity, gifts, talents, abilities. So it could be that, the X marks significant agreements to a transaction or an understanding in some way, which is exactly, it's an emotional support situation, which is exactly what I got from Spirit. So I just love the story I told you, and we've got the exact same runes giving the same pattern. So if it resonates with you, this situation, or it might be still coming for you, remember what I'm saying to you. You've got this opportunity to just really, acknowledge it. Don't overthink it. Don't worry about it. Spirit will give you that guidance. And once you've gone, oh yes, okay, fine, there we are. That's the energy changed. Okay, so Spirit, on our beautiful day today, can you please give us some guidance straight away? Hilarion is with us. Hilarion, of course, is our master scientist. He's clever. He will help us with projects and things that we want to do. And it might be very prevalent for you this week in some way. It isn't for me, of course, because I'm starting back with all our lecturing and everything next week. So whatever you might find, but Hilarion is our guide. He's guiding us right now. And as I said to you this morning, I had that very clear guidance, and that in the book as well. So I feel like I've done this. This is a deja vu moment for me right now. I'm just telling you. I really am. Okay, we've also got our Buddha prepares. Now he's in reverse. So our Buddha is all about this peace and harmony and what have you. So maybe you have this bit of discord, which we're feeling with Othala, and we feel a little bit of disharmony with Laguz. So what is it that you are trying to pay attention to, and it is causing you a bit of unbalance or discord? Ride through it. Take the emotion, feel it. Don't overthink things. The Buddha here, he's not overthinking things when he's sitting in his mindfulness like this. When he's sitting like this, he's not overthinking things, is he? Balance, exactly. It's about staying balanced. It's about absolutely understanding. Balance is very important really right now. And what is, if so, like I said, if you're feeling that's a little bit unbalanced about something, you're thinking, well, why is it? Get back to grounding yourself. Get back to trying to balance. The minute you work with this energy and let it go, you've already done a sense of balance, haven't you? So really think about balancing everything right now. We're in Libra season, if you think about it. So this is a very important card for us to take notice of. We've also got our beautiful Archangel Michael who's come out. And my Archangel Michael is about courage and bravery. He also will take something and he'll give it to you as a kick up the butt if you haven't been paying attention to things. And he will be there to protect you and help you and get you back to this balanced state that you require. He's a beautiful, very powerful Archangel, Michael is. And then we have the King of Forces. And I'll read this one to us because it's a beautiful card. You can see everything is taking place. I almost feel like this is, you know, the coming of the storm tonight, or the coming of this eclipse, the coming of the new intention, the portals are opening, whatever it might be. This energy is on its way. And the King of Forces is standing there ready for it in some way. So let's have a little read of our King of Forces. So a man standing by a stream is surrounded by different animals of the woods. The power of nature is all around him, in the earth below his feet, the water running by, and the star-filled nebula in the sky above. Yet he is a force himself, exerting calming influences on the wolf and the rabbit, which are natural enemies. Upright, this card indicates the presence of a man who has powerful and positive energy. He comes with good intentions. Gentleness and honesty resonate from him. If you don't know this man yet, his energy will be coming into your life soon. He could bring support for a special project, a work issue, or just your life in general. He may also be a possible love interest. So in order to open to receiving a man of honor, make sure you engage in honoring and being tender towards yourself. For you or a man around you, there could be a position coming in at the careers natural to the King of Forces, such as electronics, astronomy, physics, geology, alternative fuel, any of the earth sciences, and new industries and environmental care. Any activity connecting with the earth energy and nature are beneficial to you at this time. Whether you are male or female, this also reveals an important side of yourself. Feel the balance and the beauty of nature. And know the powerful force is always moving within and around you. So that is beautiful. He's come out very strongly alongside Archangel Michael, who is a very powerful archangel of courage and bravery and protection. And this man is now going to be coming into your world, or he is already in your world and he is giving you great support to move forward. Sorry, that was upset. Oh, no, I was right. Okay, so our beautiful King of Forces. I love that. Absolutely. I'm going to go to number 5, Hilarion, because it is a major arcana. And as I said to you, Hilarion is a master, ascended master. He's the master of research, science, truth, healing, logical mind, concrete knowledge, and spirit communication. And isn't any wonder he's come out with me today, considering the guidance that I've already had. So please, you know, consider this as a very important message if it's resonating with you. That is beautiful. This is a time to bring a logical approach to all your pursuits. Hilarion is right there with you, blessing you with help, clarity, and direction. And that's all I asked Spirit this morning, was please guide me with this, because I'm not sure why I behaved as I did, and I felt like I didn't enjoy what I did. What I said wasn't bad. It wasn't anything. It was just I didn't. Why did I do it? And I was a bit upset with myself. But I soon turned to Spirit, and they guided me very happily back to a state of understanding and really of being able to transmute the energy into a good way back out and away from me. So I really loved that. I really did. The Buddha prepares, I'm being called to tell you about this as well, as it is also a major arcana, as a reversed. He is a state of preparation behind him and happily moving into the crowd. This reversal indicates a period of waiting and planning has come to an end. Wow. That's important. That's why they're telling me. I didn't get that. So that's very important. So all of this preparation ready now for our new moon, our new intentions. As long as you must stay balanced, you've got protective forces around you, and you've got this wonderful opportunity of meeting somebody or somebody in your life that's going to be very good with guidance for you going forward on your new path. So if you feel hesitant and slow to move, don't hold yourself back. Because of your inner work and preparation, you may find yourself able to influence others without knowing how it happens. So move with certainty and courage. It's no longer time to wait. The world is ready, and you're ready too. Thank you, Spirit. I'm glad they made me read that, because I didn't actually think of it from that point of view. So that is so beautiful. You're no longer sitting and waiting and doing all the work now. It's ready. Things are going to move for you. So let's ask now our soul helper cards, I'm being told. Our soul helper cards to just clarify perhaps some of this detail for us, and what it is that we can definitely have or know that going forward is going to be coming for us. Okay, let's have a little look. We have got, have the courage to be free. I love that card. Look at it. Isn't that beautiful? She's on that swing. Isn't that lovely? Know that freedom begins where desire ends. So interesting where it jumped out on top of our Buddha, who's ready to make that move. You're ready now. So have that courage now. And Archangel Michael is our courage angel. He is the one that will give you the courage and the bravery you need for this change. We've also got release your inner rebel. That's very interesting. I love the butterflies on this. Be yourself and create your own universe. So again, this is our balance, isn't it? Really be yourself, be your uniqueness. We'll make sure that you're happy with everything that you are, and just be unique in yourself. Release your inner rebel. I love that card. That's so beautiful. We've also got the time for romance has come. So along comes our King of Forces, my friend. And some romance is on its way to you. See it as an opportunity for a radiant life. I love that. And this beautiful bird is bringing a ribbon to you. So somehow, you've had a connection that is going to be very much in a romantic sort. So it's coming to you. Look at her looking as if to say, oh, wow, this will be a lovely gift. And we have recognized despair as an opportunity. Within it, you will find the gift of awakening. Alongside, enter the temple of truth and learn to value it. So I think this is an important message, really. This is so beautiful. But of course, we've still got this, when I said to you, I was really a bit hard on myself possibly last night. So enter the temple of truth and learn to value it. So that little message, that little situation last night, I no longer feel miserable about it. I no longer feel like, why did you do it? No, I none of that, because actually what it did was give me some beautiful guidance this morning, because I had that in my mind. Can you understand? If I hadn't done any of that, I wouldn't be reading that beautiful book. I wouldn't have seen my beautiful card and my guidance from Spirit. I wouldn't have felt so positive and ready. So really, these lessons, these little things that you'll, enter the temple of truth. Why? Well, I actually do know now why. And it's okay. It's okay, because actually the truth of it is it was a really good thing, because I believe in justice and I believe in, fairness. So that is why, I don't like things that are underhanded or deceitful. So that is a beautiful little message there. So maybe that's your situation as well. Try and see it from a point of view that Spirit is saying it's a lesson, but it's an opening for you to take your value and see what it is about you that is so good for it. You're not, how can I explain it? I feel like sometimes you do things and there's no need to question why you've done them, because if you trusted and believed your strength, your courage, your bravery, who you are, that you're here for a purpose. This is a soul helper cards here, so our soul is guiding us, so that we do things for that guidance. We do things as it moves us forward. I'm not saying that if you do something really, really bad, you can excuse things. No. What I'm saying is, it is about understanding the importance of it for our change, for our travels, for our new journey. Okay, let's ask now this beautiful Sacred Traveler Oracle deck to give us some guidance as well. Yeah, it's a great adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. Take a risk and venture forward. That's exactly what we're trying to do, isn't it? Since you're dreaming, dream big. And it says here, straight body is not afraid of a crooked shadow. Don't be afraid of the shadow side. Don't be afraid of it. Enter the temple of truth, because this is a big venture that is ahead. It's a new change. It's a new start. I love that. That's amazing. Absolutely beautiful. It's a great adventure. I'm going to read this card for us as well. At the end of your life, you are more likely to regret the things you didn't do than the things you did. Take risks. Not every risk enables success, but if you don't try, you'll never know what remarkable experiences were available to you. By stepping out of your comfort zone, you'll discover new talents and abilities. Playing safe in the long run is no safer than venturing forth with glee. To quote Helen Keller, life is either a daring adventure or nothing. So the Sacred Traveler wants you to know, hoist your sails, catch the trade winds of adventure, and enter the open seas. Explore new ports of call. It's easy to stay safe in the harbor, but that's not where the juice of life is. When you sail the open seas without knowing what the day will bring, life force energy is activated within you. There are no guarantees when you take a risk. Be willing to go out on a limb. That's where the best fruit is. When you push yourself beyond your personal boundaries, life is so much more fulfilling. And I feel like I was being told there, this King of Forces, this love interest that is definitely going to be coming in for us. Perhaps you need to take that risk again with your heart. Because I know it's a bit scary, and we've all been there, and it's a bit scary to allow somebody else in, but it's entering that temple of truth. And it was funny how I was reading about the TV show you're watching, and these two people fall in love and you feel loneliness, and these two cards have come out. So I think there's a very clear message for us today. But I'm also hearing love you, absolutely. It's time for loving you again. It's time to love life. It's time to love. Opening that heart chakra. Very, very important. Let's take our energy cards and open your heart chakra and really just love everything. You're ready. You've done the work. You've done the healing. It is time. Have the courage to be free. Look at that beautiful work of God. Know that freedom begins when desire ends. It's a great adventure. Life is an adventure. Are you enjoying life? Can you enjoy life? And on top of have the courage to be free, we have two beautiful energy cards. We've got the Temple Path, and we've got Caring Connections. So have the courage for it. It's coming to us for a reason. And these caring connections, yes, could be romantic, because we've been told the time has come for romance, and the King of Forces is a very strong, caring, gentle, balanced, beautiful human being. Loves animals, loves life, loves the nature. This is my perfect man. And he's coming in, and they're caring connections, but it's also about your other caring connections, whether it be within your family dynamic, within your friendship groups, within your working environment, because it's important to understand the temple path. You're being guided. This light is here for you. And it's funny how we've got both temples here with two different cards. The Temple of Truth. And this temple is the same with the energy cards. And I'll read it to you just so that we can. Number 12. Spiritual purpose and support. And we have got Archangel Michael on the table with us today. So receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple and a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has had in mind for this lifetime. And these soul cards are telling us it's that temple of truth. It's time for romance. It's, having the courage to go free. This card is here to tell you that you're going through now is all part of your soul's process. You are on your karmic path and heading in the right direction. And the choices you make now are important for your personal life growth and life lessons. You see? So look at every little detail now in terms of what, and embrace it. Embrace the energy that comes. The lights around the temple represent the spirit world, your family members and friends and angels and guides. All of these caring connections that are around you right now. They all call upon them and open to their wisdom and inspiration. This is a wonderful life-expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connections. Following your higher intentions will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways, and connecting with spirit and your higher self will have the wonderful influence on all that you experience. And that's what our higher self is telling us. Okay, take a risk and venture forward. It is time, my friend. It is so time. I'm absolute. This is so magic. I knew there was magic on the table when our beautiful unicorn came out. And that is exactly what we've got with these gorgeous cards. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. Okay, 2-2. The time for romance has come. See it as an opportunity for a radiant life. Yeah, it's been far too long since you gave yourself to the romance of life. Your mind, your sensible side is always fighting against it. Listen to your soul, which is letting you know that it is time to surrender. Become the Queen of Roses, the King of the Ivy, the colors of the rainbow. Clothe yourself in light of stars. Keep following the path of your soul. You must allow romance a firm place in your life. It will make you pause for a moment and show you the world through the eyes of a lover. Only then will you recognize its true colors and radiance. Then your innermost magic will unfold silently. Make a conscious decision and act upon it. Day by day, you will see how your life becomes richer and more radiant and easier. And that bird is the hummingbird. Our beautiful little hummingbird bringing a ribbon. And rose quartz. I talked about rose quartz this morning. So really embrace rose quartz right now. Maybe hold it on you as much as you can. Okay, so that is beautiful. Rose quartz. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm really blown away. And 19 is the end of the Temple of Truth. So I've just read to you the temple path of our energy cards and learn to value it. So this card is the Joker in the deck. You will experience God. You will recognize the source of all being. God, or the divine source, is not a living being, but not a thing or idea, but an experience. Something that pervades and changes you. And that's what I was saying in the very beginning. How this has changed me so much. And I can do this, and I'm so blessed to be able to. But when I go and I have a shower and I say, please, Spirit, give me detail. And I come and I get dressed, and there on the floor is one of my Akashic Records cards as guidance. I'm like, Thank you. That is so amazing. It's so magical. Everything is in God. Everything you can see, all of creation is within the divine source. At times you may feel disconnected, but God is flowing through you at each and every moment. Enter the temple of truth that lies within your heart and call to God there. The time has come. Seek out the silence that you need for this and be ready. Search for your truth, but not in the outside world. It can only be found in your own heart. Follow your heart. Absolutely. Oof, this is wonderful. So start to value your own truth. Set your journey experiencing yourself. Be brave. You have been ready for a long time. The Buddha prepares. You've been ready for a long time, my friend. As I have. You and me together. That's so lovely. Deep in your heart is where you will find all the answers that prompted your questions. Now read the previous sentence again and take it to heart, but focus on it and understand it with your mind as well. Deep in your heart is where you will find all the answers that prompted your questions. So this, this romantic person, he may guide you very much in this because he's got a very deep depth to him. He is very honest, he's open, he's caring, he's kind. So I think you're going to find this beautiful heart of yours not lonely any longer. That's going to be lovely. That is going to be beautiful. Okay, beautiful. So I think that is it, really, to be very honest with you. I don't feel like there needs to be anything more. I think we've asked Spirit today for some beautiful guidance, and there it is. I feel very blessed to be able to have shared this with you. Please, if you've enjoyed this, like me, if you want to, thumbs up, subscribe, or at least make a comment if you feel you'd like to as well. But I thank you for joining me today. I thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful message. And I'll take a little picture and I'll put it up when I load up this video so you can see these cards again. So take care. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you again soon.